What's up, gents? Back with another live stream. I'm looking and I don't see the chat, but if you put messages in there, I definitely will see them. Our friend here, Menswear Musings, he's got his own website. He writes articles, gives really great style advice, and we're going to use him as inspiration today. So, Menswear Musings, if you're out there and you see this, let's collaborate, brother. Let's do something. And the reason I like this outfit is because it's got a navy sport coat with a striped shirt underneath, no tie, just some tan, looks like 5-pocket pants, but you could substitute tan chinos easily. And then he's wearing some brown suede loafers. You can see in this picture right here. So yeah, to me, this is just something I love to do. I love to wear, if I'm not going to wear a tie, I love to wear a striped dress shirt because it adds a little bit of visual interest to the outfit itself. And I really like suede for whatever reason. I just like suede loafers, suede boots. I don't know, man. You know, there's nothing wrong with wearing a suit, but I tend to lean more toward the casual side of things. And I really love sport coats. I just love the way they make you look, even in today's day and age. And I don't wear sport coats as often as I'd like to. And I really want to get back to doing that because they're so much fun. But, you know, I'm just as vulnerable as anyone else to maybe thinking like maybe people are looking at me, maybe people are judging me, especially in the area of the country that I'm located in. If you wear a sport coat, people automatically assume things about you that can be negative, and that's just something that we're all working through. So I think if we can find a nice navy blue sport coat on eBay for a good price, that would be a really, really good place to start. So we're going to get into it right now. Again, I don't know what's going on with the chat bot, but yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not really sure what's going on there. Anyways, let's see if we can find ourselves navy sport coat blazer. And the reason I put sport coat blazer, I know blazers and sport coats are two separate things, but we want to capture both of those things in our search. Right, so right off the bat, we have a navy double-breasted peak lapel Burberry. And you know, we're gonna have a video on this. We're gonna have a video on this topic. If you, as you can see there, there's some deterioration of the lining. Somebody obviously wore this a lot. You know, realistically, if we weren't just doing this live stream and having fun, we'd want to be more specific about our search. So just in the spirit of that, we'll go wool, and then we'll also add double vented. Little Neiman Marcus. Oh, looks like there's some buttons missing here. Someone removed these buttons. So we're going to pass on that one. See, we got Vineyard Vines in here. I like vintage Polo Ralph Lauren, of course. Ah, look at that. That's cool. Polo University, that's good. That's a good sign. This is the wool mark right here. It means it's made of wool. So we like that. You know, that's a pretty good deal. Let's look at the, I mean, it's got peak lapels. As you can see here, it's got peak lapels, which is nice. Oh, looks like there's some moth damage. We got another one from Burberry's. Peak lapels. Looks really nice. 100% pure wool. Okay, let's see. Let's find out more information about this. So it's ventless. Yeah, let's filter for brand. I really would like to get a polo. It looks like Burberry has a bunch of good stuff too. Let's just target these two brands and see what we can come up with. That's interesting. You can tell this one's a little bit newer because of the width of the lapels. Like, look at the width of that lapel versus the width of the lapels on this one that we were just looking at. You can just tell those ones are bigger. Maybe not a lot bigger, but you can tell they are bigger. And I think it looks better if you have wider lapels, personally. Let's filter it more. Let's do double vented only. Ah, there it is. There's the moth damage. You know, I don't have a ton of time today, and it's already been 8 minutes, so we'll stick with this double-breasted Burberry's. It looks really nice. I think it's ventless, which is not necessarily the end of the world. In fact, a lot of older sport coats are ventless, like stuff you see in like Casablanca with Humphrey Bogart and those classic movies. That's how a lot of sport coats were made back in the day, was ventless. But I mean, I literally could do this all day. Let's see right here. Always with the moth damage, man. That's disappointing. Anyways, we'll go back to our inspiration. Now, I'm going to assume you already have some nice chinos. Maybe we could look for a shirt real quick and then some suede loafers. It's a green striped dress shirt, men's, and then I would be a 15.5, 36. Isaiah, what? Wow. So the anthology, wow. Huh. So this is a nice shirt. Also, the Isaiah shirts are really, really nice. I like this vintage Polo Ralph Lauren one. What does that say? Made in Singapore, 100% cotton. I don't know. I like that one, man. That one's kind of got like the 80s vibe. Like you would almost see that in Narcos, the TV show that was on Netflix. So we'll stick with that. What else is on here? We'll go suede, brown, loafers, men's, size 9. And again, you want to be as specific as possible when you're doing your searches here. Wow, these ones are torn up and I don't like the Vibram soles on them. If I'm going to do loafers, I want a nice, clean leather sole. I know because I own a pair of their boots that Frye makes a good shoe. So those are potential for 60 bucks. Those are potential for 60 bucks. So these are what's called driving shoes. That's why they have the grips on the bottom like that. They're not technically loafers. But I thought I'd point that out for those that don't know. Not really feeling those. Yeah, I think we have it. I think we have it, boys. So let's total it up. Now, again, Menswear Musings, super good dude. Awesome guy to read his articles, follow his, Instagram page. Really interesting guy. He goes to PD every year. And, if you're out there, let me know as I shamelessly grovel for attention. But anyways, this is the outfit we use as inspiration. Now his is a single-breasted, ours is a double-breasted, but there's nothing wrong with having a little fun with it, especially when it's got peak lapels like this. So if I can find the calculator on my phone, we'll do the math. So we got 124 plus, let's just say 30 plus 60 equals $214. $214. And I'm just going to see, did he tag? So the jacket is Edward D. Simone. Let's see how much one of those runs. Actually, since it's a Burberry double-breasted, let's go Burberry. Okay, you know what? Regardless, just this jacket alone, it's not even double-breasted, is $1,895. And we're getting this vintage one for $124. So there you have it. I love doing this stuff. And I'm looking forward to the day people are in the chat and we can have a little bit of banter back and forth. Because that day is coming. And we're going to be the best version of ourselves. We're going to keep creating stuff. We're going to have a great time. And, you guys do one thing for me. You guys stay dapper out